it comes to heart and determination, few can compare to heavyweight contender Roy Nelson.
If you are a UFC fan, you must have heard about Roy Nelson. He's one of the very few MMA fighters who doesn't look like a fighter. He's overweight and he has a big belly, yet he is one of the most exciting fighters because of his style. His main skill is grappling, but he prefers to knock people out with his hands. On top of that, he is one of the toughest fighters known to MMA today. His chin is legendary despite of his unlikely appearance. Doo-Ho Choi. You probably never heard his name before, especially if you don't watch MMA fights on regular basis. But in South Korea, Doo-Ho Choi, also known as the Korean Superboy, is a featherweight fighter who became popular because of similar reasons. They both knockout artists and they both defying fighters' stereotypical appearances. However, this is where the similarity ends. Although he proves that he belongs to the UFC by knocking people out in the first round in all 3 UFC fights, and even awarded with Performance of the Night in his last 2 UFC fights, the challenges ahead of him will get tougher and tougher. At this point, his chin, his endurance, and his ground game are still untested against top-ranked UFC fighters. Brian Ortega may not be as exciting, but he has fought better opponents than the Korean Superboy. He won over Thiago Tavares, Diego Brandao, and Clay Guida. He's proven his toughness and durability. He's well-rounded and he's very dangerous on his back, but he is not a knockout specialist. Anyway, this is just my opinion. Nobody knows what's gonna happen next. I just simply think his record is rather impressive so far.